There we go. I'm on now. There we go. I'm on now. So yes, welcome to another edition of the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle. Woo! Good morning, Philippines. Let's shut that down. So yes, this is the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle, and we are here to talk about the massive alert as the price action has dropped drastically. And if you haven't noticed, the exchanges are buying SHIB. So if you haven't been watching, they are buying on a massive scale. So this alert goes out to every single person on the planet that's not a fund manager or just individuals that want to get into SHIB. We are gaining in wallet holders. We are almost at historic highs for wallet holders. So 1.502. If we go to 1.503, we're in new territory. I think we're at this territory last time before we had the massive sell-off. So we're back where we were before, but the price was a lot higher than where it is now. So please keep that in mind as more people become more aware of SHIB, that this is a massive, lucrative venture for the whole community. Now that the exchanges are stealing that market share away from you, and fund managers are going to start dipping in to get that market share and steal that market share away from them that are trying to sell it, put that ceiling in. So we're about to see a massive climb in SHIB because what's happening right now, uncertainty in the marketplaces, and we get to around 5 million new wallet holders in SHIB, we will start to see that influx that we're all talking about before, that where we see all-time highs in SHIB. Now that's going to climb, and it's going to climb astronomically high because there's less supply. People understand that whole concept. They're starting to get that information coming in so that they understand what's at stake. 8 billion people on the planet, not every one of them is going to own a cryptocurrency, absolutely. But with the amount of money that they have to invest in SHIB, it is going to be dramatic on a constant level. Yes, you're going to be seeing a lot more scams, but remember what we said before about how much to invest in. So if you want to invest in SHIB, the cost is very minimum. Like right now, $12.75 buys you 1 million SHIB. That's ridiculously low considering how many people are buying SHIB right now. So all those that have bought a lottery ticket's worth are buying a lottery ticket's worth this week or next week. And if the price remains this low, this could mean a massive shift in the SHIB burn. Could massively mean a massive shift in the amount of people buying into SHIB currently. We want to say a massive shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. So everybody in Russia, everybody in there's a mosquito. Everyone in Russia, China, Singapore. Massive shout out to you. Massive shout out to Japan. Massive shout out to Australia, New Zealand. Massive shout out to you. I keep messing up. New Guinea. Massive shout out to you. Of course, anyone in the islands, right? Massive shout out to Hawaii. Massive shout out to the U.S. Of course, in Canada. That's where I'm from. Massive shout out to you. Massive shout out to DJ Ryan, Jason Cox. Massive shout out to you. Massive shout out to Rowena. Speaking of which, how come I don't have those people coming in right now? Hold on. Yes, mega love shout out to Babe's channel. Mega shout out to Wena. Massive shout out to Rowena. Massive shout out to Jason Cox, Jason M, Ethan M. Massive shout out to Prince Williams, my trustee, head of marketing. Massive shout out to Paul, Krish Vishaw, Joe, massive shout out to Ramel, massive shout out to the Navarro family, massive shout out to the Philippines, of course, because we're hosting from the Philippines and we're doing everything live. To keep these simple and straightforward, hold on 2 seconds. So yes, thanks Babe's channel for sharing, and sharing is caring. So I want to make sure that we get that message alert to everybody that yes, SHIB has reached new lows, and we don't want to see them get left behind in this. Now, can SHIB go lower? Absolutely. It does not. Remember, we're in cryptocurrency. Nothing's for certain, but we are getting to that level where we're going to start seeing massive adoption piling in from SHIB. We got Ferrari. You got to remember that we are adopted from Ferrari, Wellies. We are adopted from Robinhood, BlackRock, Crypto.com, Binance, HTX, OKX. Qcoin is now starting to finally buy SHIB on a massive quantity. That's good news. Gate.io, they are not participating, but they're on the back end of this. What's going to happen is all the other exchanges that are in lure are going to start accumulating even more. So at these levels, it's a formality. It will happen. I don't know exactly when it will happen, but it will happen, and we're expecting a bidding war to assume. Now, I've been saying that for the last week and a half to 2 weeks since I've been in the Philippines. Before I left for the Philippines, I was saying that we're heading for a bidding war. I thought Ethereum would, from Black Buterin, would start this concept because they don't want to miss out on the market share of $500 to $900 million per day that they'll be missing out on, because it'll start being held by other exchanges. Therefore, they'll be paying zero fees. Same thing with Solana. What Solana will probably end up doing is, and they haven't done it yet, which I'm shocked, knowing that they're missing out on $200 to $300 million per day in transferring funds back and forth, and they haven't caught on to it either. So you're about to see this influx where exchanges are starting to buy SHIB on a massive scale. Now, we are growing quickly, but not fast. And that gives everybody an opportunity to get in while things are still low. Now, with the SHIB 50/50 raffle, we are not able to host an event, even though we are climbing. We had 7 viewers yesterday come into the website, the SHIB5050raffle.com. We want to massive say shout out to everybody. We are gaining in more popularity, but we are still left behind when it comes to the world economics, right? So in order for the SHIB raffle to be successful, we need 300,000 views every single day. That guarantees us 20,625 tickets sold every single day. That minimum, right? So that's 5,000 pounds. So if anyone wants to know what that is, it's 5,000 pounds worth of SHIB. Right now, that is approximately 550 million SHIB that would be sent to the winner, and then 550 million SHIB sent to the reduction wallets. Well, wallet, because it's not enough for wallets, but would be sent to the reduction wallet. Therefore, would be considered what? Done, gone. It's turfed. It's gone forever. It's out of circulating supply. And with that note, that would increase the what? The value of SHIB over time. Yes. As we get to 1 trillion to 2 trillion, 3 trillion SHIB per day in reduction, that would be a massive undertaking, and it would be extraordinarily fast when it comes to response, and therefore everybody would be taking part in the SHIB 50/50 raffle. We would probably have 5 or 6 million views on the channel every single day. We would have about 10 to 15 million people going to the SHIB Worldwide 5050raffle.com and going in to see what the prospectus is for the new tickets that are being available. So every 15 to 20 seconds, we could see repeats of people coming in to check ticket sales. And that would be drastic and dramatic as we're building on ticket sales every second of every minute of every single day, which would be phenomenal. And that would increase the burn rate. And we could see SHIB actually take off and double your money almost every day. That's the truth of it. So that's where we want that. The focal point isn't about selling tickets. It's about educating everybody in SHIB, what SHIB means to the world. It means increasing your wealth. It doesn't matter what you say or do about the channel. If you don't like me, or if you don't like the way that it's the formality about it, that's the truth of it. That's what SHIB 50/50 raffle is all about, is that worldwide economics to build awareness for the whole community and understanding it. So massive shout. We will do massive shout outs to Africa, massive shout outs to Europe. Of course, we're going to get the Europeans. So Turkey, massive shout out to you. Greece, massive shout out to you. Massive shout out to Bangladesh. Massive shout out to the Congo. Massive shout out to South Africa. Massive shout out to Africa, period. Massive shout out to Europe, Spain, France, Italy, Germany, Turkey, Ukraine. Massive shout out to you. Massive shout out to Sweden, Finland, Scotland, Ireland, Iceland, Greenland, Canada, US, woo! Mexico, where are you, Mexico? MEXC, right? Mexico. Massive shout out to Uganda. Massive shout out to Australia. Shady in the house. Massive shout out to you. Massive shout out to Jason Cox. Massive shout out to Prince. Massive shout out to Colombia, Brazil, Chile, Peru. Massive shout out to you in South America. If I missed you, Venezuela, Costa Rica. Right. Massive shout out to you. Massive shout out to everybody in the entire world. Antarctica, we didn't forget about you. Massive shout out to you. Massive shout out to Russia, of course. Massive shout out to India. Woo! We have viewers from India that come in here every so often. I hope that we get more. We want to do. We want to make sure that everybody has a chance to take part in the SHIB 50/50 raffle. We want to make sure that everybody gets educated in the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle. Not that you want to buy tickets, but to look at it and see where we're going with it, with reduction in SHIB circulating supply on a massive scale, because that's what we want. And what's happening is you're going to start seeing a massive accumulations in SHIB, especially at these lower prices. And it hasn't taken effect right now. I don't know why, but what's going to happen is that BlackRock is already, added to their bags of 8 billion or 80 billion SHIB yesterday. Okay, we did do a burn of 16 million 3 hours ago. So the reduction in SHIB circulating supply is in full effect. It's at 17 million. Okay, 4 hours ago it was 1 million, and 5 hours ago it was 16,035,000 SHIBs reduced in circulating supply. Every time we reduce SHIB circulating supply, we're adding value. So then if we're adding value every single time we do a reduction, why are so many people willing to sell off? Yeah. So every time we do SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle, every time we host, every time we do a claim to fame, everybody understands that reducing SHIB circulating supply increases the value. Now, does it reflect in the price? Obviously not, right? That price does not reflect. Therefore, our job is not done, right? We're here to educate you. Adding value should increase what? Popularity? Yes. Should increase the price? Absolutely, it should increase the price. Less supply means what? Less for everyone else. That's the bottom line. It's less currency available for everyone else. That's the bottom line. So if it's constantly reducing its circulating supply and it's got no way of retracting it, we are one step ahead of the game. Now, remember what I said. The SHIB 50/50 raffle needs 300,000 viewers to guarantee the minimum amount of tickets sold. We have 7 yesterday. 7 people came in and viewed the website. 7. So we can't sell tickets if 7 people view the website. If we do videos and constantly come up with videos and help inform you, I talked to Jason yesterday. I'm trying to make videos on the rules and conditions, because the rules and conditions are pretty complex, but they're simplified. But they are complex because of the amount of SHIB available and the amount of tickets and what the tickets mean. So the reduction in SHIB circulating supply also decreases the amount of tickets available for the next draw, if the price were to remain the same or go lower. So if it goes lower, we have less tickets available. If it goes higher, we have more tickets available, because you're able to buy less with the same amount of price. And I'm sorry that the educational part of it hasn't worked out for all those that constantly come in and see that what is going on with the SHIB circulating supply, or what's going on with the people that are holding it. I know that everybody's getting impatient with the influencers, such as myself and such as the people that are covering it, but that has nothing to do with what SHIB is, right? SHIB is on its own, it's perfect. It's the investors that are in SHIB that get nervous. And I don't understand that concept. If it's below 1 penny, why are you nervous? None of you should be nervous. It's below a cent. Going 4 zeros, 1 is still 4 zeros, 1. It's still cents on the dollar when you think about it. I put $10, $13 in it right now, or $12.75 in it right now. If it goes down, I still own $12. I still own $13. I still, that's what the concept is. It's still 1 million SHIB. Now I can buy at a lower price. I can put another lottery ticket in next week if it keeps going down. And same thing if it goes up. If it goes up only by 14, 15, it's still a lottery ticket. To purchase a lottery ticket, yes, it's going to drive my DCA up, dollar cost averaging up, but at what price? And that's the whole concept of this, is you don't understand that concept, that everybody's like, oh, it's going to go to another, it's going to add another 2 zeros. Well, if it adds another 2 zeros, your $14, $15 is going to go further. You're going to be able to buy more SHIB. It's going to drop your dollar cost averaging down. And what was at stake? When you lose in a lottery ticket, you don't win anything in a lottery ticket. What do you say? Oh, well, crap, I got to work next week. And yes, I'll still buy a lottery ticket. That's exactly the same idea. That's why we tell you only invest in a lottery ticket's worth of SHIB, because it doesn't cost you anything to get in. That's the beauty of SHIB in the first place. Now, that also means that SHIB is extremely undervalued. That's the other truth of it. And it's better to be in it than not be in it at all. That's what we keep saying to everybody. It doesn't matter when you get in, but treat it like a lottery ticket. Please, please, please treat it like a lottery ticket. It's not a massive investment, but everyone that's 17, 18, 19, 20 years of age, as long as they can get a cryptocurrency account, they can buy SHIB. It doesn't cost them. It only costs them a lottery or a couple lottery tickets worth to get into SHIB. So if you're spending every draw, you're spending $5 or $6, then every 2 draws or every 3 draws is your lottery tickets worth of SHIB. That's how you look at it. That's exactly how you look at it. Just 1 million SHIB, right? After it gets higher, you're going to be looking at accumulating less of it, but it's still hundreds of thousands of SHIB. Even if it goes 10x from here, it's still pennies on the glass, is what I'm saying. So then you're able to do the exact same thing with, I'm buying 500,000 SHIB, or I'm buying 100,000 SHIB, or 20,000 SHIB. Remember, if it was a stock and it was hitting 20, 30, 40 cents, you're going to be spending $300 or $400, a lot more than a lottery ticket's worth, to get the exact same amount out of it. So you're not going to, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars to purchase like 25 cents, 30 cents. If it was 30 cents or 40 cents, you're going to be spending, not $500 or $1,000. It's going to be $2,000, $3,000. And then you're going to accumulate 1,500, 2,500, and that's 2,500 of that stock that you own. SHIB is millions, hundreds of thousands, and it costs you 20 cents, $20, $30, $40. Exact same concept. It's still undervalued. That's the whole purpose of it. So yes, no, we cannot host a raffle draw at this time. We did not sell 21,000 tickets. Sorry about that to the rest of the world. It's just the news isn't getting out there. I am making videos on the rules and conditions that's going to help the entire world achieve its financial freedom. Awareness is the key. 8 billion people on the planet. Everybody's betting against 8 billion people finding out about SHIB, which is, in my opinion, insane. So you're saying that you have no problem selling SHIB at this price. You're crazy. You're absolutely nuts. And God bless you for doing it, because everyone else in the world has an opportunity to buy it, and exchanges have an opportunity to consume it. And thank you so much for selling it at these prices. I'm sure that everybody in the world would appreciate that, that haven't got in, and they're able to get in at this price. I congratulate you. It takes a big person to sell it at this price, and I hope for your sake that it continues to go down so you can acquire more or look for greener pastures elsewhere, maybe in the stock market, maybe elsewhere, but you can't find any place else in the entire globe that adds value every single day. And SHIB does that, and it's going to catch on. We just don't know when it's going to catch on, but it is going to catch on to the whole world. Thank you. I'm Will, your host. If you come in, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. We're going to rock these out. I'm sorry I have to cut this short, but short, sweet, right? Thank you so much, everybody. Love yous all. Peace out, everybody. Cheers. Have a great, wonderful day. Rest of your day. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night from wherever you are in the world. This is Will. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Live long and prosper, every single person on the planet. Peace. Not your analyst, not your financial advice. Please scroll to the bottom. It says 80% is given back to the SHIB community with every single, with gross earnings from the YouTube channel, Rumble, Facebook, TikTok, anything that we make on the channel. That's why we ask for the support of the whole community. Goes towards reduction in SHIB circulating supply. Woo! Massive shout out to the Philippines. Massive shout out to the rest of the world. Thank you so much as we host this event to everybody in the Philippines. Big massive shout out to the Navarro family, Rainier, Wowie, Alex, Rod, Mary. Massive shout out to, I'm missing a whole bunch of people, but I'm just want to say Navarro family. I want to say to everybody, thank you so much for participating in today's events. The massive alert is this: SHIB is reducing its circulating supply. We just turfed 17 million SHIB today. And how much recognition did it get? Zero. It got a big zero, but somebody's paying attention, and that's the kicker. Somebody's paying attention to it because the mathematics is catching on to it. So thank you so much for everybody coming in. We're going to rock you out. We will rock you. You got SHIB on your face, your big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. SHIB is reducing its circulating supply. We will rock you. The faster you realize it, the faster we grow. That's the truth of it. You want to make money? Support the channel. Boom, baby! There's your information. Now you want your other information? SHIBburn.com, SHIBcoincarp.com, SHIBetherscan.com. SHIB Etherscan is your wallet holders that are currently holding SHIB. SHIB Burn is your reduction in SHIB circulating supply. SHIB CoinCarp is the 100 wallet holders that are holding SHIB. And you'll find out the first 40 wallet holders are holding 54% and climbing. So if they hold 55, 56, in the first 40 wallet holders, And that's going to explode, erupt, because every currency in the world, every exchange is going to start buying massive amounts of SHIB and stealing it from you. At this price, it's a guarantee. A guarantee. That's right. Because they know what value is, and the rest of you, I'm sorry, you're going to get left in the dust. And you'll be buying it a lot higher on those exchanges because they don't want to pay the Ethereum gas fees once the market starts to turn around, which it will. And SHIB should be taken off faster than gold. If you believe that or not, that's the absolute truth. Gold is being mined every single day. SHIB is reducing its circulating supply constantly. And as time goes on, these incentive programs from every exchange is going to be doing the exact same thing, reducing the supply, asking for government assistance to reduce the fiat currency that's currently in supply, using its currency against it, plus charging you the fees associated with it. It's a win-win situation for them. It increases their value, increases their revenue, growth, and earnings all at the same time, holding one currency. It's just a matter of time before everybody catches on to it and they take advantage of it. And that's the bottom line. And you can take that to the bank. I'm Will, your host, saluting every single one of you. God bless each and every one of you. Massive shout out to Trump if you're watching. Massive shout out to Elon Musk. Sorry about the vehicles. Sorry about the amount of vandalism that's going on with Tesla. That makes zero sense to everybody. It's just the way it is. It's just people being people, and emotions running high and mental instability is basically what it comes down to. Sorry about that. And massive shout out to everybody, and God bless each and every one of you. Massive shout out to Jason Cox and everyone in Oklahoma. Massive shout out to you. Our prayers are with all those that lost homes and family members, and the amount of smoke inhalation that people are faced to live with because of the forest fires in Oklahoma. Massive shout out to you, and God bless each and every one of you. I'm Will, your host. Thank you so much. Have a great and wonderful rest of your day. Cheers, everybody. Good night, Canada. Good night, America. Woo! Out of here.